All right, hello everyone. Welcome to FO Golf Channel. In this episode, remember from our previous episode, we talked about how there's two type of driver swing, and this is what I call the second type, or I call it the younger generation type. A lot of times you see, you might know Lydia Ko, Jason Day, Rory Mcllroy. They all do this type of driver swing. I don't recommend it, is because it's actually difficult to do, especially if you're an adult learner and if you are short. I'm not very tall, I'm 5'8", okay, and if you're taller you can get away with it. Again, well, those players I mentioned, they're not that tall, but they are young and they started playing golf when they were 5. All right, so let's talk about the setup first. This is what I call the second type. Okay, or I call the drop back. All right, so what they do is this second type. Okay, and you could have a slightly wider stance. Okay, remember from the previous episode I talked about how the stance are not going to be too wide. So I can have a slightly wider stance on this one, and also the ball is still going to be favor my left heel, but I'm not going to have a 50 different distribution. I'm going to have what I call the 50-50 distribution with driver. So it looks kind of like this. So now I have a 50-50 distribution for driver. And also I'm going to do a special episode regarding, some people say, do I do a reverse K or do I do a Y? We are going to talk about that in our next episode. Okay, so now I'm going to do what I call the standard Y setup. You do not ever need to worry about how square your driver head looked when it's facing the ball. That's least of your concern because the driver is not flat. The face, I mean, right? All right, so I have a 50-50 distribution right now. Okay, this is how Lydia Ko, Jason Day, and Rory Mcllroy swing their driver. They're still, like FO Golf, we've been talking about, loading the hips, loading the core, very wide. Okay, they'll get to here. So what happened on the downswing, they will still shift their hip, but a lot of times they will straight that knee, because the reason why they straight that knee, because now they need to create launch angle. So what happens right now, they are still going to maintain spine angle, but you will see there's a very signature movement. They will drop their upper torso back just a little bit, and you will see it from their head, and their hips, their head is going to drop back. That's what's creating that launch angle. In my honest opinion, I think it's a little bit taxing on your body, because remember from our previous episode we talked about all you have to do is just preset to where you have a tilt spine already, so to create this launch angle. But what this drop back driver swing is based on a 50-50 distribution, and Rory and Jason, they do a reverse K because they want to hit a big draw. Okay, so 50-50, big turn, hip rotation, core rotation, bang, downswing, weight transfer. They will straighten their knee a little bit because they want to drop their body back. So you will see their head slightly move back from the original setup position to create this launch angle. And the finish. That is the second type. I know a lot of you are copying those tour players. My recommendation to you is please don't. If you do want to do it, understand it is actually pretty difficult. All right, click like and subscribe to our channel. If you have any questions, email me or leave a comment. Thank you for watching.